Okay, so now, because the dragon's been ignored, because the problem has been ignored, because the household is rigid and tyrannical in its presuppositions, the dragon has got so large that chaos rules the house instead of order. And the trajectory of the family is being determined by the emergent property that no one has the courage to deal with. So the mailman is a representation of the order of the state, let's say, and the household has become so chaotic at this point that the state itself can't deliver its message to the inhabitants. And so you can imagine what happens if your household becomes so chaotic that it runs away, so to speak, and so you don't get your mail and you don't get your notifications, and all that does is aggregate a lot more chaos around you and cause all sorts of long-term trouble and turn into this vicious, self-devouring spiral that's like a dragon that eats its own tail, which is a symbol of exactly that. So there's a real tragedy brewing in this story because, well, this happens to people, doesn't it, when a father, let's say, comes home from work and finds that the locks have been changed and his wife is gone with the kids, and the question is exactly what happened, and the answer is invariably there was a terrible dragon in the house that could have hypothetically been attended to when it was still small, but that was ignored studiously by all who were involved and grew to the point where it dominated the entire house so that everything became cataclysmically difficult, and then it ran off with the house itself, and the man comes home and the house is gone, so to speak, because the dragon ran away with it, and his response is, "I never saw it coming." And the first question that you might ask about that kind of response is, maybe that's because you didn't look, right? There were warning signs of 1,000 different kinds making themselves manifest in 1,000 different directions, parts of the dragon scattered all over hell and all over hell's half acre, but never underestimate the insistence that someone who does not want to see brings to bear on the maintenance of their blind delusion. Bixby's house ran away because he wasn't paying enough attention to what was going on inside it.